Will finished telling me his story and I was left speechless. Was this really what had been visiting me in the night? Was there really just a red man smiling and watching me as I slept? It seemed too ridiculous to believe, but the look in his eyes. And I knew him. This wasn't just some creepypasta on the internet. This was a real friend with real tears. A kid who lost his ability to deal with reality. How long have they been visiting you? Ever since? I see them every few weeks, but I feel them always. Is it always the same one? I don't know. I think so. I mean, I think mine is. Will was done talking. I could tell by the way he was looking around him, beginning his nightly panic. It was getting dark. We must have talked for hours out there on the bleachers, so I let him go. And I started to make my way home. And I don't know if knowing about the red man was the trigger, or if it was the fact that my parents were out on a date, dinner and a movie. But when I got home, the house looked extra dark. Like it was filled with pure emptiness. No, like the inside was masked by a black curtain, and on the other side of the curtain was him. I tried to tell myself this wasn't real, that it was just young rivalry gone too far. I tried to tell myself that it was ridiculous to believe there was someone under my bed or in my closet, but a part of me believed. And in the end, that's all you need to be afraid. I made my way into the house, locking the front door, and I turned off the alarm. Then, locking the door behind me, I made my way immediately to the kitchen where I got the largest knife that we had, and I checked the downstairs thoroughly. No corner unturned. I knew before heading upstairs I had to be sure down here was clear. I made my way upstairs. Each step was agonizing as I felt the pressure weighing down on me. He was here. I could feel it in my bones. I could feel my skin crawling and heat, actual heat, on the back of my neck like a drying lamp in someone's bathroom. He was here. I knew it. So I got to the top of the stairs, and the hallway seemed double its normal length. I had to check every inch. I had to be sure. My parents' room was first. I checked under the bed, in the closet, in their bathroom behind the shower curtain. Nothing. But I could feel the pressure growing. His presence like TV static in my brain, like he was trying to find the right frequency so I could see him. I pushed on. I checked the hall bathroom, almost pulling the shower curtain off the rail. Ah! Nothing. The hall closet proved to be empty too. There was just one room left to check. My bedroom. I took a moment to pray before going in there. I thanked God for a great life and asked him that if it was possible, to please spare my life tonight. I didn't want to die. I didn't want the red man to take me. I eased my way through the door and into my room. The static was thicker than ever. I was having trouble concentrating. I just wanted to drop the knife and run, but I knew I couldn't. I had to protect myself. And if I was going to sleep at all tonight, I had to know he wasn't there. The knife wasn't shiny enough to use as a mirror. So, when I reached my bed, first I kicked it. I thought maybe if there was someone under there, it would be an unpredictable move. Maybe it would make them make a sound or something. Nothing. This helped ease my anxiety, actually. Just enough to get on all fours and peer under the bed. The darkness under there seemed unnatural. My eyes couldn't adjust. I was squinting and gripping the knife with all of my might, nearly face down on the carpet, a position, in retrospect, that was not ideal for self-defense. And as the darkness started to shallow and my eyes began to focus, I saw it. Under my bed was a wall of crap I never used and didn't need. No wonder I couldn't see anything. My nose was almost right up against dirty clothes, boxes of baseball cards, toy cars, and all kinds of crap. I dug through it for a second before realizing there couldn't be a man under here. Which you would think would relieve me, but it didn't. Because I knew there was only one place left to look. The closet. I stood up, immediately gripping my knife tightly, and lunged at the closet, throwing the door wide and stabbing furiously at my clothes, over and over and over, thrashing the knife deep into the closet. And once my initial energy burst was gone, I backed away, as if expecting the red man to drop dead on the floor right in front of me. Nothing. After a moment, I searched my closet and found nothing except mangled clothes. Maybe there was nothing to it after all. Maybe this was all just a plot to mess with my head and screw me up for being such a shitty friend. But then why was I still convinced that he was here? Why was the pressure still building? And why was I still gripping the knife like my life depended on it? I was still afraid. Very afraid, so I grabbed my video camera and made my way back down here to the kitchen. And decided that if I'm gonna sleep tonight, if I'm gonna risk facing this thing for the first time, that I should at least document what's going on. In case anything did happen to me tonight. So at least somebody knows. So that's it. Hey, did you like today's story? Let me know what you thought in the comments down there. I release a new scary story every Friday, and over there you will see that there is a link to my paranormal investigations channel, where I go to Minnesota and go ghost hunting with Ghost Stories Incorporated. It's 100% true, unadulterated documentary footage of what we find out there in the Midwest. It's pretty creepy. Check it out. And if you like what you see there, or you like what you see here, subscribe. It's free, and it helps me keep doing what I love doing most, which is talking to you. See you next week.